In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college football games happening on November 8, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college football games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Bowling Green versus Kent State. In this Mid-American Conference football matchup, the Bowling Green Falcons hit the road to take on the Kent State Golden Flashes in Ohio on Wednesday night. Bowling Green enters the game with a 5-4 record for the season, and they're 3-2 in conference play. On the other side, the Kent State Golden Flashes are struggling this season, holding a 1-8 record overall and remaining winless in conference play at 0-5. The Bowling Green Falcons are on a 3-game winning streak, which includes their latest victory over Ball State with a 24-21 score. Although Bowling Green had a 14-7 lead at halftime, they faced a tied score of 14-14 in the fourth quarter before making a late push with 10 points to secure the win. Despite being outgained by 283-281 yards, the Falcons managed to force 2 turnovers in the game. Their offense averages 23.8 points per game, with 156.7 passing yards and 143.2 rushing yards per game, while converting 32.7% of their third down attempts. Quarterback Connor Bazelak has thrown for 1,023 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions this season. Tyrion Stewart has been a force in the ground game with 762 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns, while Harold Fannin Jr. has contributed with 22 receptions for 293 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bowling Green's defense allows an average of 25 points per game this year. In contrast, the Kent State Golden Flashes have had a tough season with a 1-8 record, and their latest game ended in a 31-27 loss to Akron. Kent State had a 27-10 lead in the fourth quarter, but Akron made a comeback, scoring 21 unanswered points to claim the victory. Kent State was outgained 393-346 yards and had a 5-14 third down conversion rate in the game. The Golden Flashes offense averages only 14 points per game, with 152.1 passing yards and 117.2 rushing yards per game, while converting on 29.5% of third down attempts. Quarterback Tommy Ulatowski has thrown for 437 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Gavin Garcia leads the ground game with 407 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, while Krishan McCray has been the top receiver with 41 receptions for 610 yards and 4 touchdowns. The Golden Flashes defense allows an average of 33 points per game this season. Bowling Green enters this game as strong favorites, which is not surprising given their recent winning streak and Kent State's 6-game losing streak. Additionally, Bowling Green has historically dominated the matchup, winning 25 of the 34 meetings between the 2 teams. Both teams may be without key players, as Bowling Green's running back Stewart is listed as questionable with a leg injury, and Kent State's wide receiver McCray is also questionable due to a lower body issue. These potential absences are significant, as neither team has an abundance of offensive firepower to compensate for the loss of such quality players. The Falcons have shown better offensive performance in their recent games, averaging just under 30 points per game during their 3-game winning streak. In contrast, the Golden Flashes are coming off an emotional loss, which may affect their performance in this game. Bowling Green has demonstrated a strong ground game, which could pose challenges for Kent State, especially when it comes to slowing down the running attack. Additionally, Bowling Green boasts one of the conference's best secondaries, making it challenging for Kent State to mount comeback drives, especially with Ulatowski's sub-50% completion rate. The Falcons have been playing with more consistency and facing a struggling Kent State team. The Golden Flashes have lost 6 straight games, and their performances have generally been uncompetitive. While the Bowling Green offense isn't one of the best in college football, the Kent State Golden Flashes have had difficulties on both sides of the ball. Kent State's offense ranks 133rd in scoring, and their defense is 117th in scoring. Given Kent State's recent struggles, it is likely that Bowling Green will dominate this game. With the Falcons focused and motivated, they are expected to take care of business here. So the Bowling Green Falcons to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In terms of scoring, both teams have experienced challenges, and their overall performance does not favor high-scoring games. The strength of Bowling Green's defense aligns with the expectation that they will control the pace of the game, leading to a slower tempo. Under the projected total is full game total pick. Akron versus Miami, Ohio. In this college football clash at Yager Stadium, the Akron Zips take on the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks on Wednesday. Akron holds a 2-7 record for the season, coming off a win against Kent State on November 1st. On the other hand, Miami, Ohio boasts a 7-2 overall record and is fresh from a victory against Ohio with a 2-touchdown margin. Akron arrives at this game with a 2-7 overall record but showed promise in their recent win against Kent State. They put up 31 points in that game, securing a 4-point victory. Jeff Undercuffier had an impressive outing, completing 23 of 39 passes for 298 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. On the season, Akron averages 17 points per game, while their defense concedes an average of 29 points. The offense is ranked 129th, while the defense is ranked 99th nationally. Undercuffier's ability to throw touchdowns was pivotal in their last win, and a strong performance from him will be crucial in this game. Miami enters this matchup with a 7-2 overall record, fresh off another impressive win against Ohio. The Red Hawks scored 30 points in that game, securing a 14-point victory. The standout performer was Rashad Amos, who rushed for 163 yards and a touchdown on 21 carries. Kevin Davis contributed with 3 receptions for 61 yards and a touchdown. Miami, Ohio averages 30 points per game, while their defense allows 19 points on average. The Red Hawks boast the 23rd ranked defense in college football, and they will rely on their defensive prowess in this game. Both teams are coming off wins in their previous outings, setting the stage for an intriguing Wednesday night showdown. Miami, Ohio faces the potential challenge of playing without starting quarterback Brett Gabbert, which could affect their offensive performance. However, the team has displayed a strong rushing attack this season, averaging 157.9 yards per game. This bodes well for Avian Smith, who will step in at quarterback, as a solid ground game can help open up opportunities in the passing game through play action. The combination of a potent run game and Smith's ability could lead to significant passing yardage. In a contest where both Akron and Miami, Ohio are missing their top quarterbacks, the advantage leans toward Miami, Ohio, especially as they are playing at home and possess a robust running game that alleviates the quarterback's burden. The Red Hawks average 157.9 rushing yards per game, ranking 71st in the nation, and they face an Akron defense allowing 145.2 rushing yards per game. Furthermore, Akron's average of only 17 points per game pales in comparison to Miami, Ohio's defense, which allows an average of just 19 points per game. The Red Hawks also exhibit strength in both rushing and passing defense, ranking 42nd and 46th in the respective categories. Their defensive prowess will help control the game while generating enough offense through time-consuming drives and ball possession. So the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Akron's defense has been relatively strong, and it may keep the game close early on. However, concerns linger regarding the Zips' offensive capabilities, as they have struggled to score, ranking 129th out of 133 Division I teams with an average of just 17 points per game. In contrast, Miami, Ohio boasts a formidable defense, conceding an average of 19 points per game, which ranks 20th in the country. The lack of confidence in Akron's offense contributing significantly to the total points makes it likely that the game will finish below the projected total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Eastern Michigan versus Toledo. In midweek Mid-American Conference football action, Eastern Michigan ventures to Toledo on Wednesday night. The Eagles are coming off a second consecutive loss, a 45-21 defeat at home against Western Michigan. Meanwhile, the Toledo Rockets extended their winning streak to 8 games by defeating Buffalo 31-13 on Halloween. Rain is in the forecast throughout the game, which is scheduled to kick off at the Glass Bowl. Toledo boasts an 8-1 overall record and is riding the momentum of a recent convincing victory. They scored 31 points against Buffalo in their last game, securing a comfortable win. DeQuan Finn completed 12 of 19 passes for 173 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception, while Penny Boone contributed with 12 carries for 125 yards and a touchdown. Toledo averages 34 points per game for the season, with their defense conceding an average of 19 points. Their offense ranks 24th in the nation, and they'll look to continue their offensive prowess in this matchup. Eastern Michigan enters the game with a 4-5 overall record but suffered a loss in their previous outing. Their defense struggled, allowing 45 points to Western Michigan, resulting in a lopsided defeat. Falling behind 14-0 at the end of the first quarter, Eastern Michigan couldn't mount a comeback. The Eagles have now lost 2 games in a row and are in need of a victory to maintain their hopes of reaching a bowl game. Eastern Michigan averages 19 points per game, while their defense allows 22 points on average. Their defense ranks 43rd overall and will be under pressure to perform better in this contest. Toledo appears poised to cover the spread thanks to their potent rushing offense, which ranks 3rd in the nation and faces Eastern Michigan's 120th ranked run defense. The Rockets have also demonstrated consistency on 3rd downs and in the red zone, attributes that can help them overcome the defensive efforts of the Eagles in these crucial situations. With the combination of Finn and Boone, Toledo possesses a dynamic 1-2 punch that many opposing teams find challenging to contain. The Eagles' offense is unlikely to generate enough points to cover the spread, as they rank 120th or worse in points scored, total yards, passing yards, and rushing yards per game. They have also struggled in converting 3rd downs. Moreover, with their starting quarterback status in question, Eastern Michigan might be in for a tough night. Toledo is capable of applying pressure on the quarterback and excels in red zone defense. Toledo has had a tendency to come from behind in many recent games, but they wasted no time against Buffalo, showing that Eastern Michigan might not have the firepower to keep up with them. The Rockets exploit Eastern Michigan's defensive weakness against the run, while the Eagles grapple with one of the least effective offensive units in the country. Barring any unexpected developments, the Toledo Rockets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. It's reasonable to anticipate that Toledo will move the ball efficiently, and the score may quickly become lopsided, allowing them to cruise to victory in the latter part of the game. Toledo is likely to employ a ball control strategy, focusing on the running game to control the tempo and limit the Eagles' offensive opportunities. It's also plausible that Toledo could fail to score on at least one red zone drive, given Eastern Michigan's 25th ranked red zone defense. Given the uncertainty surrounding Smith's injury and Eastern Michigan's low-scoring offense, the total points scored are not expected to reach 47 or more. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.